Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in this video, we are going to discuss the syllabus for TCS MBA hiring. So if you are also a recent MBA graduate and is going to apply for TCS MBA hiring, this video is for you. We are going to discuss everything in this video, basically from eligibility criteria to like exam pattern, how many questions comes in the exam, what types of questions you will get, what is the syllabus for each section, like business aptitude, what will come under that. Okay, so make sure to watch the video till complete end, as there is a lot of important information that is going to be there for you in this video. Okay, so before we start the video, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, as I regularly post these kinds of helpful videos for all of you. Okay, now before we before we dive deep into the video, let me know in the comment section if you want preparation videos for TCS MBA hiring. If I get enough comments on this video, I will soon start posting videos related to your actual exam questions that were asked in TCS MBA hiring previously, and some practice questions which will be very helpful for your upcoming TCS MBA exam. Okay, so let's start with the eligibility criteria first of all. So see, in order to apply for this, you should have 2-year full-time MBA, MMS, PGDBA, PGDM from a recognized university. Okay, next is specializations which are allowed or eligible are marketing, finance, operations, supply chain, IT, general management, business analytics, project management, and HR. Okay, so we have seen the basic eligibility criteria. Now let's move on and see the test pattern that this exam follows. So see, this exam duration of this exam is going to be 90 minutes. 90 minutes means 1.5 hours you will be getting, and then there will be 3 sections. Okay, first one being your verbal ability, which is very scoring, I would say. If you have prepared well, then you can easily score good marks in verbal ability. Next one is your numerical ability, and then is your business aptitude. Okay, now we will see in detail that what types of topics are included in these 3 sections, that what are the topics that you need to prepare from verbal ability, numerical ability, and business aptitude. But I am telling you right now itself that don't prepare topic wise, otherwise you will waste all of your time in preparing 1 or 2 topics, and then rest of the topics will remain out, and then you will have no practice at all. That is why I'm saying, if you want preparation materials, let me know in the comment section, and I will post one short video in which I will try to cover, like if I'm covering 10 to 20 questions, so I will try to cover one question from each topic, so that you will get a practice of like 10 different topics in one single video itself. Okay, so that is the best preparation of preparing for this exam, I would say. Okay, now let's see the like syllabus of verbal aptitude. So you have mirror images, non-verbal series, test of direction sense, number series, alphabet series, arguments, Venn diagram, problem on age calculation, decision making, then interface, analogy, blood relation, grouping identical figures, figure metrics question, coding decoding, number ranking, arithmetic, reasoning, and business aptitude. Okay, so basically this is what is somehow covered in verbal aptitude. Okay, as such TCS has not given any syllabus, but based on the questions that are asked in previous years, this is the topics from which questions comes under verbal aptitude. Okay, let's now move on to the next topic, which is quantitative aptitude, and what are the topics that comes under that. So if you can see, you have the topics like time, work and partnership, ratio and proportions, boards and streams, numbers and ages, mixtures and allegations, mensuration, permutation and combination, LCM, SCF, pipes and cisterns, percentages, simple interest, compound interest, times and instance, problems on trains, areas, races, indices, compound interest, volumes, odd man out, quadratic equation, probability, simple equations, problems on numbers, averages, profits and loss, simplification and approximation. Basically in quantitative aptitude, whatever the topics are there in aptitude, you can expect questions from any of the topics. Okay, that's why I'm saying your focus should not be doing the preparation topic wise, otherwise you will end up in a tutorial hell, and you will waste your time in just preparing 2 to 3 or at least like 5 topics, and then rest all the topics will be left out. So your preparation strategy should include solving maximum numbers of questions from different topics. Okay, let's now move on to the next topic, which is business aptitude. Okay, so we know that business aptitude is also one of the sections. Let's see what are the topics covered under that. Okay, so see, in the business aptitude you can get different types of MCQs based questions. Okay, and all are MCQs based questions. Okay, in all the 3 sections. So see, you can get questions from business and financial awareness. In that you have subtopics. Okay, I have included it, please give it a read. Then you have logical and analytical thinking. Okay, and then you have marketing and sales concepts, in which you can have questions like from branding and positioning, consumer behavior, market segmentation. Then operations management, in which you can get questions from supply chains, logistics, project management, and then entrepreneurship and innovation, where you will get questions around startups and all. Okay, like risk management and all. Okay, now again, how to prepare for it? There are already some previous year questions material that I have. Okay, let me know in the comment section if you want dedicated video on business aptitude questions. If there is relevant audience that is requesting for it, I will soon make a video and post it before your this exam. Okay, TCS MBA hiring. Okay, let's now see the academic criteria. So far we have seen the syllabus and the topics which are covered under each section. Let's now see the academic criteria that you need to follow in order to be eligible or apply for this drive. So see, minimum you should have 60% or equivalent in CGPA in your entire graduation, like 10, 12 and graduations. Okay, and your PG also, post graduation also. Next is backlog. Maximum one backlog is allowed, must be clear within the course duration. Okay, extended education is not allowed. Gap in education is maximum 24 months is allowed. Course type only full time is allowed. Open schooling candidates with NIOS can apply if their graduation or post graduation is full time. Work experience is maximum 2 years of part time or full time experience is allowed, and age is minimum 18 years of age and maximum 28 years of age. Let's move on and see the application process. So how you apply is very simple. You need to log into TCS Next Step portal. You need to register and apply for the drive. Scenario A can be if you have already registered under IT, then log in and complete the application. Click on apply for drive. Scenario B is if you are a new user, you have to register under IT and fill the details and apply. Okay. Now, by mistakenly, if someone has filled under BPS, then I will tell you in the upcoming slides what you need to do in order to fix that error. Okay. So you need to select the test center and test mode and center, and then you need to track the application status. It should reflect as applied for a drive. Okay, once you have applied for it. Next is your important notes about this exam. So see, test will happen in center. Seats allocated on first come first serve basis. So make sure that you reach on time. Keep all the original documents ready for the interview. Communication related to the test will be via TCS Ion. TCS does not send any job offers via unofficial mail like Gmail, Yahoo. So make sure that you are very aware that the email that you are getting for this exam or any other further interview process should end up with @tcs.com. No money is required for employment offers. External agencies are not associated within this hiring process, and strict eligibility criteria is there. So we have already discussed that. Make sure that you follow and fall under that eligibility criteria. If you have any doubts, okay, regarding any of the procedures, you can send the email or call on this helpline number I have already mentioned on the screen. Moving on. Now some frequently asked questions we will discuss. Okay, as I mentioned that some of you might have some questions about this. Okay, that I have this doubt, so I will try to cover as many doubts already in this video. If you have any more doubts, you can ask me in the comment section of this video. See, let's discuss the first one, which is what is the eligibility year of passing. So see, currently the hiring is going on for 2025 batch, so 2025 batch is allowed. Okay, now if you are watching this video from the later time, you have to understand that current passing year is eligible. Okay, so whatever your current passing year, okay, so that year is eligible for this drive, the latest passing year. Okay, and full time in MBA, MMS, PGDBA, PGDM, all candidates are eligible for this. Registration deadline was 25th February. Okay, and usually the gap between your registration deadline and your examination is 15 days. Okay, so like for example, if you have applied if the registration ends on 15th February, so your exam will after 15 days, which is around 10th March. Okay, so this is to give you a rough estimate that how many days after your final registration exam occurs. Test date from 10th March 2025 onwards, as I mentioned. Which category to apply under? So you have to apply under IT category in TCS Next Step portal. Okay, do not apply under BPS category. Test mode is going to be in center at TCS Ion test centers. You have to go and appear for this. Test center location will be given to you based on your selected preferred center while applying. Okay, so you can't change the locations later. So make sure that you apply very calmly and by thinking about it. Next is your account logged. So for someone, if the account is locked, what you need to do? You need to wait for 4 hours. After 3 failed attempts, retry carefully. Okay, so you do not have to make too many failed attempts. If your account is locked, make sure to wait for 4 hours. Okay. Is apply for drive mandatory? Yes, without it, your application won't be considered. Apply for drive option is missing in your case, then you need to ensure that you submitted your application form. You registered under IT category and not BPS. If incorrect, then request the deletion of BPS profile via sending an email to them. Okay, I have already mentioned this email ID. You have to send an email to them that I have by mistakenly registered under BPS category. So can you please delete my BPS profile, and then they will do it. And then once it is deleted, you need to re-register under IT profile. Your highest qualification and year of passing is correct. You have to make sure about that. Next is no confirmation email you got after applying. Then you have to check your track my application status, and it should show that applied for drive. If it is showing that, then you don't have to worry about email also. Next is how to enter CGPA in percentage format. So you have to multiply CGPA by 10. For example, if you have got 7.2 CGPA, then your percentage will be 72%. Have a CT or DT reference number. No need to re-register if the details are correct. Update before applying if required. Okay, and if you have forgotten CT DT reference number, then you have to check your email from recruitment.entrylevel@tcs.com for details. You will all get the CT or DT reference ID on your email. Okay, so I have tried to cover as much of doubts as possible, and if you have any more doubts, you can let me know in the comment section. And as I told you by the starting of the video, if you want preparation material for this examination, please do write in the comment section. Okay, then only I will get to know how much is the demand of it, and should I even prepare that material or not. If there is relevant students who are asking for it, I will definitely post videos related to preparation material also. Make sure to join me on Telegram and Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram and ask your queries there too. And make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss on any of the important updates going forward from my channel. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you next time.